The roots you planted are strong, and the tree is about to bear fruit. Hey beautiful soul, I'm Chinmayadas. This is Whispers from the Divine, a sacred space to heal, awaken, and align with your truth. This reading is timeless, so if it found you, it is in divine timing. Let's open the space and see what's meant for you today. Okay, I pre-shuffled and I picked one card for the past, one for the present, and one for what will happen in the future. But the card of the past shows me that you have been struggling a lot with taking choices. Some choices were very hard to take. I don't know if you had to move. For many of you, I see this movement, this going somewhere else, like you weren't feeling accepted where you were living, or it wasn't the place that was resonating the most with you. So you took this choice of leaving this place. And with that, I see that was very hard also to leave people behind. There is always this need of leaving the people behind when you don't resonate with something. And I saw that like a loss, like very painful. But it was a choice that was needed in order for you to change and in order for you to grow. It was part of your experience on this planet, like your soul chose this. And so overcoming this obstacle, and I see also many other obstacles, it wasn't just this one. There was this obstacle of feeling accepted. Like in the past you weren't feeling so accepted. Many of you didn't feel so accepted. And also there was a little bit of struggle with money. I saw this a little bit of struggle with money that was completely shaking you every time that you had to spend something in order to go somewhere or in order to do something for yourself. And this led to you to live like in a scarcity mode. For many of you, this scarcity is coming. And this scarcity brought you to believe that you couldn't change your reality. There was also this, I feel like, kind of fear around money that was there a lot, and that in a way you started to assess and overcame. It's not something that came in a small time. I see like a long time struggling, maybe all lifetime struggling with this part of your life. And this is changed. I see that this is, at least is changing. I'm seeing in the present that you are doing a lot better and you are achieving more things. There was all the obstacles you overcame allowed you to be who you are now and allowed you to have this strength and to switch from the fear that you had before about scarcity, about money, about not having enough, about not being enough also, to this making the foundation for a new yourself. And this new yourself that is in the present is somebody that has been through a lot, that has suffered a lot, and that finally is starting to making the pieces together, to putting the pieces together. It's like a puzzle that at the beginning you miss some pieces, but going on with the experience, going on with the challenges, you take pieces, you put pieces, and this puzzle is also more complete than before. Is way more complete than before. Is something that you had worked hard for. I see some of you building the house. Some of you also building a family. Some of you struggled a lot, but now you have your own life. You have your own place to stay, a place that resonates a little bit more. For many of you, still this place didn't come, but I see that is coming because you are planting seeds, or you were planting seeds in the past, and know that these seeds are coming to surface. You may, for the future, I see this prosperity that begins. This is the card. Prosperity begins. It's hard to start seeing the first steps of this, but once the roots have grown enough, this tree starts to grow a lot. You know, that's a lot of time where we are in that time that we are making movements, but we don't see the movements. We don't see what we really are building. We don't see what we are really building. We see just nothing. We move, and we wait, and we say like, when this will come, when this will come, when this dream that I was always thinking about will come into my life. Because if you have a dream, know that you can achieve it. And so this prosperity, it's a long time that is settling. These roots are expanding and they are getting bigger and bigger. And so the tree that will grow will not be a weak tree. It will be a very strong tree, and it will give you the fruits of your labor in a short time. So the future is prosperous in any way. You will find everything that you have always desired. Many of you were desiring to have a house. Many of you were desiring to have a business, not to work a 9-to-5 job anymore. Many of you were hoping for a relationship. Know that the universe is preparing you in this present moment to be able to receive everything you want to achieve and everything you want to reach very soon. It's something that you needed a long time to build, but the foundation that you built it, they are very, very strong. So I don't know what you were planting the last years, but I see this improvement. I see this person finally being happy, crying for joy, and being grateful every day for everything that is coming. And you know, the more grateful you are at the present moment, the more it will be likely to attract the life of your dreams from the future, in the future. And this is amazing. It's something that people many times don't understand. They just think about what they don't have, and they are worried because they don't have enough, and they're never grateful for what they have already. And so the universe, the God, is really telling you right now to be grateful for what you have in the moment, because that is the state of being grateful that will help you to manifest and attract everything else. It's not something that comes if you think, why I don't have this, why I don't have that, and you are always angry about that because you don't have that thing, or you don't have that dream, or you don't have that house, or that relationship too. It's something that will come in divine timing. We need to accept that there is a bigger plan for us. We don't know anything about this bigger plan. We just know that we will achieve something, but we don't know how, we don't know why, we don't know when, we don't know anything. I think we know the why in reality. The why is our desire. We are born and we live to desire things, and we desire something better every time. But there is this mismatch that sometimes brings the desire like something we don't have. We don't have that thing, so we desire that so much that the energy we are giving out to the universe is the one of lack. We lack that thing. And when we lack that thing, it's harder to achieve it because we are blocking it in a certain way, in an energetic way. At the energetic level, we are just blocking it. And when we will stop to block it, it will be easier that it comes. You know, set it and forget it. Remember, whatever you set, whatever you wanted to manifest, it's coming. You just need a little bit longer if it didn't come now. But know that during this month, many blessings will come to you. It's not something that is hard to achieve. It's easy to achieve. Everything is easy to achieve. You just need to put the hard work in. And maybe that is the part that is not easy. It's the hard work. It's us working hard for something, or working hard to go in a certain direction. And you know that God will test us. The universe will test us because He wants to see if we are ready. And the tests sometimes are brutal. Like, some tests are brutal, but if you overcome this test, in a positive way, with a positive attitude, this test becomes a blessing, because from them we will understand something that will allow us to feel stronger, to feel better, to feel more grateful, and to feel the way we need to feel aligned. The way we need to feel to attract everything we want is alignment. This space of alignment can be reached just if we know who we truly are. At least a little bit, because it's very hard to know who we truly are at the core. If we do, we are self-realized. So not many of us are self-realized. So we don't know what we truly are. But the closer you go to this knowledge, the easier it is to get aligned with it and to ask things that are aligned with it. So know that every blessing is coming, but the work that needs to be done now is about alignment. And we have many practices to do in order to be more aligned, but we will talk about that later in this journey. So thank you for sharing this space with me today. If you want to book a private reading with me, you will find the links in the description below. As always, I'm sending you deep love, divine light, and all my gratitude. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.